Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, across our beloved empire to YouTube's favorite show, Will or Fail, the original home of the greatest game should ever grace its presence on YouTube. And don't you forget about that. Thank you. You know who I am. That's the Emperor Arnold T101, the first of his name, the rightful heir, ruler of Alderaan, the king of Triple B mobile games, and the list goes on and on and on. But today, while we listen to these good musical vibes, we gotta listen to the money, honey. Oh, yeah, you wanna get a little zoom on that? Today is the first update of Marvel Snap in 2023. And you know, they're saying, are you feeling like you got some spare change in your pockets? Because they have a brand new $100 bundle. Why buy, I don't know, a bunch of AAA games? Why not take the family out for a nice dinner? But you can maybe, I don't know, get a couple little credits for $100. We're gonna talk about all that and also this other offer that's shown up here, this primal masterpiece. And what do you know? With this new update, it's actually funny. Orca shows up at the shop already, and remember those leaked notes? Well, it turns out they are true. So we have a lot to talk about. So make sure you leave that like, comment down below, subscribe to Evergoing Empire because we're having a grand old time around here. And it's why we say it's great to be in the Empire today. So let's start off with this before we look at the update notes and also the community reaction to all this. So let's just put something in perspective. If you're not wailing, $100 is insane. It was nice when I first played this game. It's like, wow, look at this Captain America $3 offer. I'm gonna snap that up. This ain't it, Chief. If you're someone that thought that, this is putting you on that price point. I hate to say it, as the king of Triple B mobile games, God's gift to mobile gaming, I'm frankly used to this. I played Marvel Strike Force, Galaxy Heroes, Rage Legends, a lot of other games, and this is peasant change. This doesn't get you anywhere. But the question is, if you do spend money and you're looking, it's all right, I can spend $100. It doesn't bother me. Maybe it's a tax write-off. Maybe you just love this game, or you're a crack and you got deep pockets. Whatever the case might be, is there value to all this? And it's a very simple calculation. With this Pro Bundle, they, oddly enough, targeted it towards new players. I mean, if you're a brand new player, whew, man, we gotta talk. I wanna know what you do for a living. You come and like, yeah, I'm dropping $100 right now. If you play Galaxy Heroes, I think this is trying to be like a hyperdrive bundle. If you know, they're trying to accelerate your progress into the collection pool. I'll be honest though, before we get into the analysis here, I think this is only gonna really be worth it if you are a whale crack and obviously to help you get through that collection pool 3 as fast as possible. If you're a brand new player, you're not gonna have a hard time upgrading your collection level to, what is it, 250? I don't know if it's gonna be very high value for that. So if anything, I'm kind of marketing this more towards those players that wanna get through that pool 3 a little bit sooner. And the math is fairly simple. Let's just look at the credits before we conceptualize the rest of this. 12,500 credits. All right, well, let's just do some math down here. It costs 400 gold to get 500 credits. Well, how many times does it take to get 500 credits to 12,500? Well, let me show you this magical little tool I have called a calculator. So let's do this. 500 credits, right? 12,500, which is what the Pro Bundle is going to give you. Now, if you divide that by 500, you would have to buy this. Just look at the 400 gold option. You have to buy that 25 times. Well, what's 25 times 400? 25 times 400 gold means 10,000 gold is needed. And if you look at this, normally when you're spending $100, or if you want to get 10,000 in gold, you need to spend already more than $100. So if you just take that very simple laid out math, and that's really the only way to whale in Marvel Snap is to buy credits. So in that sense, from that simple sense, yeah, the credits alone are going to be worth it. So I give it it's a whale. It's just an expensive pack, and if you haven't played any mobile games, this is going to disgust you. And I 100% agree with you. It's crazy seeing how mobile games can charge this month, but it's free to play. And let me put it this way: a lot of folks play for free, right? Someone's got to keep the lights on, right? The game can't run for free, so people are spending money, keeping the lights on, keeping the game running. And it's not gonna be for everyone. But you not spending money, someone else does, it's gonna keep the game up and running. And if you do spend the money, it's got the value. And I mean, that's just from looking at that perspective, there's more value on top of it. Obviously, getting a collection is a function of time. That's a lot of boosters, a lot of credits, a lot of days. So this is going to speed up that process a bit more and just expedite the time factor. Really, that's what's associated with it. And on top of that, as you're making through that collection level, you're going to get some collector tokens, maybe some new cards. I can't guarantee how many cards you'll get, unfortunately. I feel like if I bought this, I might be lucky to get 1 or 2 at most. It's hard to say. It's all randomized at the end of the day. So when you look at that, when you add all that stuff, yeah, it's got more value than $100. I don't agree with their sentiment. This is meant to help new players. I'm going to kind of call a foul on that one. However, up here, we have that Primal Masterpiece here. And oh boy, I don't want to buy it yet. Primal Masterpiece. I'm going to have to say this is it's a fail. It is for me. With Primal Masterpiece, it's mostly a cosmetic thing. I do like gold offers. I wish the Pro Bundle was a gold offer because I think a lot of folks would like it a lot more because at least you can eventually get there free to play. You hoard up the gold, like the Apocalypse Bundle. Not a lot of folks mad about that. And it came with collector tokens. That's the problem here. Only 1,500 credits. I mean, let's see. What does 1,500 credits get you? If you're going to buy it down here, so 1,500 credits, you're going to need, what is that? Let's see. So you're going to need to buy it through, so that's 1,200 gold. Yeah, no, this is a big no. Even the credits don't seem like you're going to get the value out of it. If you like cosmetics, that's really what this is coming down to, I think. Cosmetics, White Tiger, you see a lot. Craven, not as much action, I feel like. Sabretooth, not as much action. I mean, yeah, you could use them with destroy decks or something like that, but if you like art, cool, go for it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to say this is definitely a pass for me. Pro Bundle, if you will, you got the value there, but let's talk about, we're not gonna go too much in depth on this update because we've already kind of talked about the leak update. But let's talk about it since we have it in the shop. Orca, which I don't see myself getting Orca anytime soon. I fortunately just got She-Hulk. And I'm like, whoa, boy, I'm really excited about that. I had She-Hulk pinned, and literally just a couple days ago, I got She-Hulk unlocked. So that saved me 3,000 collector tokens. Orca, plus 5 power, this is your only card here. So kind of like a Namor 2.0 type of thing. As of now, I'm passing out on that. I'm waiting for Darkhawk, something like that to show. Because right now, I can't really play Zabo. I don't have Darkhawk, Absorbing Man, Wong. Darkhawk seems to be a lot of fun. So I'm waiting for him to show up. But let's go take a look at these notes here. Yeah, but let's wrap it up before we get on over there. Make sure to remember, this is the home of Whaler Fail, my friends. Let's go ahead, take a little peek at the notes, but give yourselves a round of applause. It's great having you here in YouTube's favorite show, Whaler Fail. And I'll see you on the other side here. Gary, get him on over here. It's time to look at the update notes. Get on over here, folks. Let's take a look at, oh, Gary, you can't just stop. Gary, did you ever hear that song? Please don't stop the music. Okay, I guess Gary never got the memo. All right, I want to showcase this real quick for you guys. So this is the community's reaction on Reddit in regards to the Pro Bundle. Thoughts on the Pro Bundle, and obviously for an average person out there, especially if this Marvel Snap is a lot of folks' first mobile game they really appreciate and got into. So it's gonna drive a lot of people crazy. It's sad that I'm kind of desensitized to how mobile game spending is nowadays, but yeah, folks are not buying it. We also have this. There's another great comment here. Yeah, it's an obscure amount of money to spend on the purchase game. Doesn't matter if it's a billion credits. If it was a billion credits, I think a lot of folks would be a bit more in tune with it. Here we got X Groth. At my level, this wouldn't even guarantee a new card. And then, yeah, somehow they market it towards new players, which I don't quite see that. And then, yeah, here, I just don't get how we go from a $3 or £3 in their currency Captain America bundle to this ridiculous pricing. Yeah, that's usually how mobile game spending works, though. But let's take a look at the notes here. So it turns out that leak was true. Ben Bro did respond to when people started seeing these leaked notes. I think it was in the Korean forum. Overall, though, I think the thing I want to kind of come back to, since I don't want to re-emphasize everything, we have these Galactus nerfs, Leader nerf, Arrow nerf, Nova nerfs, and then a couple of buffs. From what I see, the biggest one is Leader. And we already know that they're nerfing it by 1 power. So instead of 6/4 power, it's a 6 cost 3 power card. And well, they said we were taking a bit of power away from him and exploring further changes to the card. So by no means this means it's the end. Even Bed Broad said, you know, they're still going to keep an eye on it. Galactus, that's the kind of the deck that's helped me rank up incredibly high inside of Marvel Snap. Got knocked by 1. So instead of a 6-3, it's a 6-2, so 2 power. And I'm not too concerned about that. But they are saying, though, we're taking 1 power away from Galactus now and evaluating whether or not we should make a more meaningful changes to his design in the future. So we'll have to wait and see where that goes, but I'm not too concerned where it is now. I play Death, Hulk, I just got She-Hulk, so I'm still able to lay down the power in the zone when I need to blitz it down. So I don't think these aren't really drastic nerfs. And even Arrow, same thing. They just took her from a 5-8 power to a 5-7 power. You know, it's not that these aren't really that big of a nerf. So I think what people are really looking forward to are how are these buffs going to affect Drax, Groot, Hazmat, Black Cat, and Nakia, especially Drax being a 4-card, a lot of Zabu action going on right there. It's gonna be kind of interesting. Let's see how these goes. But otherwise, if you want a more in-depth breakdown of more of my thoughts, I'll leave a card in the top right-hand corner. Otherwise, a pretty light update, and even they said it's going to be a light update as well for the new year. Looking forward to, though, the update that's going to add all the fun little tournament sandbox features so we can play with Mobile Gamer, or you guys can just play with all your friends out there. So let me know your guys' thoughts down below. What do you feel about that Pro Bundle we looked at? Are you going to be buying it? Are you going to be passing out on it? Do you see the value? More importantly, though, oh, actually, did they add the, I don't want to leave here. Did they mention what cards they just added here? So I know they just added Orca. Oh, actually, no, I completely forgot. Jeez. The card's now in Series 4 for Orca, yeah. But here's what, oh boy, I almost forgot to mention this. So we talked about trying to like flatten the token, the collector token amount. So the reserves are now reward different amounts of collector tokens. Once you collect all Series 3 cards, the individual amounts vary from 200 to 600 instead of only 400. However, the token earn rate remains the same. So it kind of sucks that they only address folks that are beyond Series 3 and going to Series 4 or 5 cards. So that's problem number 1 I have. I wish they would address some other options, because the problem is it feels like, especially if you're not spending money, keeping up the maintenance to get the credits every single month, it feels like you're always be falling behind. So that's kind of what I'm worried about. And I don't know if I like the variation of 200 to 600. I need to see how often you're going to get 500, 600, and 400. I kind of like just knowing there's a linear progression, because it's going to be a bad feeling when there's 200. My suspicion is they want you to get that like hit of dopamine. So when you get that 500, 600, you go crazy, like, oh my God, I just hit the jackpot. For me, I like predictability, consistency when I want to do roster growth or collection growth in this type of game. So those are my 2 concerns I have with that. But I think on that note, that's going to wrap it up for today, y'all. I'll keep you guys up to date. Make sure you guys are dominating all the mobile games that exist out there. But I need your help as well. Our empire can only be as strong as you guys. Leave that like, comment down below, and all your thoughts. Be sure to subscribe to our ever-growing empire. And always remember that it's great. Remember, it's great to be in the empire today. See you guys later. Oh, it's great to be in the empire today. The sun never sets.